What is the Protoss going to do is the question. Is he going to keep going for recalls, or is he going to go for a frontal attack, say at the 3 o'clock, I guess, not a frontal, purely attack. Uh-oh, good storm there. Nice shuttle storm, I believe. Storms inside of shuttles. And there is Luxury. Okay, Luxury, you better play well here, Luxury. I really, really hope Luxury does not mess this up. Seriously. Luxury played okay the first 4 minutes, the first relay around. Damn, this is such a good game, by the way. Like this is a legit Terran versus Protoss game on Andromeda, and we haven't seen Andromeda in a while. I really like this map. I think I've told you guys that. I really, really like this map. I'm a little sad it's not played anymore. I know it's a big macro map, but it just allows you to see the full game, all the units, you know, instead of just fast rushes on a lot of these two-player maps. And it also allows a lot of variability because you can get to that end game and you can use all sorts of different ways of getting there. It looks like we might be seeing that ground attack. The Terran has recovered, though, in terms of economics. I think that was a little bit too passive from C. He got 1 recall, and that was it. Now, it looks like Luxury is going head in. He's going to get 1 stasis off, but no storms. Uh-oh, Luxury. Oh, man, Luxury. Oh, man. That was not good, Luxury. He loses a bunch of zealots for nothing. All the tanks survive. 4 tanks are stasis. Where are his freaking High Templar? Are they going to be like his Mutalisks and his Zerglings and his other units? Like, basically, are they going to be like all of his units and suck, basically? Are they just going to, like, not be... Like, remember Luxury playing against, what's his face? I mean, his units just not even clumped together. Just miserable, you know? Really, No, actually, that wasn't Luxury's fault. That was a couple of games ago. That was someone else. But, anyway, it was crazy Hydra. Luxury, though, has had his share of beats from players who should not be able to beat an MSL champion, the last MSL champion. And it looks like we're going to see a big advance here coming from the Terrans, who are kind of, you know, going to get themselves way in the lead if they kill off these bases that they're right. They're definitely not supposed to be where they are right now, though. And they've also mined up some of the approaches leading towards that forward area. It does look like Luxury is going to go for a big attack, counterattack on the front, though. Is this going to work, Luxury, or is this going to epic fail? We're going to have to find out. Luxury with not really that many Dragoons, unfortunately. I mean, sorry, Zealots, unfortunately. He needs to get more Zealots. All he has is Dragoons, and he doesn't have any Storm either. Where are his freaking Storm? I have no idea. I don't know if he has ever played Protoss before. But obviously he is. Look at this kid. I mean, seriously. Oh, that's the glue wearing off. Oh, he's suddenly like just crashing right now. He is gonna be slumped over the keyboard soon. All right, finally 1 storm. Seriously. Oh no! Are you kidding me? Luxury. Oh God, you gotta practice more. Practice. He just hooked himself right now. He just hooked the Protoss team by losing that huge attack force. Now. Oh my God, the Terran is going to take out the upper right, and Reach is... If Reach was... Oh wow, okay, carriers are coming out. I don't think that's going to work, though, because I'm pretty sure the other team knows about that. And also, his economic base is pretty much destroyed at this point. What the hell? What the hell, Luxury? Seriously, keep your units alive and then build the carriers, man. Oh my God, that was a pathetic attack. Seriously, that was just pathetic. Didn't use any magic. No, I mean, basically 1 storm, no arbiter play, nothing. All he built were Dragoons. I mean, what is he thinking? Has this kid ever played Protoss before? And the answer should be yes, by the way, because these are pro gamers who are supposed to practice all the races instead of practicing their, like, line-making technique, you know, with credit cards and all that. Okay. Sorry. I mean, seriously, Luxury, stop getting like half of Columbia up your nose every single day. Just seriously, play StarCraft, man. Anyway, it looks like Luxury has effed up this game royally, and there's 20 seconds left before Reach is going to start playing. And hopefully he can pull this off here with basically what's going to be what is known as Refugee Protoss, where the Protoss loses all their productive bases. And they have to basically be refugees. All they have are carriers, and they have to destroy all the Terran's bases before they lose, because they won't have much in the way of intake. Get out of that seat, Luxury. Thank you for spoiling that lead. I mean, I was afraid of that, but there's the man toss. He's going to deal with taking out this new base too at the bottom. Hopefully he can do that so that he can, you know, get the Protoss to stay in this game. All right, so there weren't any tanks there. The Dragoons will take care of that bottom base, at least cause it to lift. So, Terran player at 4 bases, the Protoss at 4 bases. That is hugely in favor of Terran, of course. 5th base going up for Protoss at the bottom left, but they've lost 3 at the upper right. That is huge, of course. +2 shield, actually, interesting enough. +1/+2 for the Goliaths. Obviously, now the Terrans know about it. I'm pretty sure they've known about this for a while, too. And there are the 5 Stargates pumping out those carriers. It is going to be a close one, I think, though. No real economic advantage. Usually the Protoss has to start off with a bit of an advantage to get the Refugee Protoss to work. I mean, they start off with a good amount of resources, so at least they can keep building Interceptors and some other units, usually something like Zealots or maybe High Templar during this while they're building these carriers and losing their bases. There is an Arbiter. Oh, no, there's going to be EMP. Okay, good. It gets, well, actually not too good. It gets the Arbiter. They could have also gotten the carriers. Would also have been a smart idea, too. Looks like the vessel gets killed off. There's a lot of Goliaths, so like I said. And the problem for Reach here is that he's lost, or not him, freaking Columbia Joe there. Freaking like Scarface there has lost all the ground forces of the Protoss players, so he's going to have nothing to defend against little ground attacks coming from the Terran. He's going to have to take care of the Terran with the carriers while at the same time losing his bases, not being able to defend, as you can see here. There is the bottom left. It is under strong attack here. There's an Arbiter and a High Templar. Are they going to be able to do enough damage? No! Reach, calm down! No! All right, good storm there. I think Reach barely keeps the Arbiter alive. Actually, not such a great storm. Arbiter's going to go down. No! Reach! He's getting infected by the massive amounts of drugs emanating from Luxury. Luxury, of course, actually will get people high who are standing within a 6-foot vicinity of him because of how many freaking drugs are just in his bloodstream right now. It's kind of like garlic breath, except with him it's like heroin breath. We've got ourselves a big attack in the middle, but there are so many Goliaths there. They are obviously Charon upgraded, and there are tanks. This is going to be almost impossible to attack in the middle of the map, at least. Reach, I think, needs to go around the corners. All right, that is a smart attack by Reach. Like I said, he's built some Zealots along with the gas-heavy carriers, and he's going to use that to force some multitasking from the Terran player. By Great, by the way, is controlling, of course, at this current point, a very critical point in the game. And I'm glad that Mantos is doing this. He's not managed to lose any of the carriers, although Lockdown coming from By Great. Very interesting play here. Lockdown is very good against carriers, actually, if you can, you know, support the resources for it. And damn, right now, one of the Reach's carriers just got taken out by a Lockdown. And nuclear silos are now up for By Great. I gotta say, I love this play here from the Terrans. There is the nuke being produced. Absolutely insanity here, I gotta say. The upper right taken over by the Terrans, who are definitely economically ahead. That command center is not gonna go down, it seems. Man, I don't know what the Terran can, what the Protoss can do. I think maybe an attack on the bottom into the main might be a solution, or a top attack through the top into the upper right. I mean, basically, he needs to take down some of this economy here. Reach does. Not sure if he's going to be able to do it. Now we're going to switch back into Sea Shield, who was pretty reasonable with his play, unlike somebody else who's, you know, we won't mention right now. I really think it's possible Luxury switch brains with Hyuk. That is a likely explanation, actually. Actually, that makes the most sense because they pretty much switched roles in terms of sucking horribly and playing really well at the same time.